So starting week 3, we're going to go ahead and combine both of those hip motions for our hip warm up. So you'll become stepping up, leg goes in to out. Go ahead and let your knee point forward, then out to the side. And then as you come down, that foot will point forward again. Shift your weight, lift from the other leg. And now that opposite hip or knee will go from outside in. You can either just do it back and forth, or you can do it down a little stretch. Following that, we're going to be doing our spine mobility away from the wall, and this time we'll be adding a step. So first one, step forward, shift that weight so it's in your forward leg, squeeze your trail leg cheek, but don't have weight through that trail leg. So if you had to lift your back leg up, you could without changing the loading mechanics of your forward leg. Next, go ahead and bend the elbow of the same side as your forward leg. You're going to pull your armpit down. So I don't necessarily just want you to bring your elbow back towards your back hip. You need to pull your elbow in a direction, pull it kind of towards that front pocket, but really pull that armpit down, feeling your rib cage compress on one side, lengthen on the other, and allow your head just kind of follow that line of your spine. From there, weights in your forward leg, you're going to drive, you're going to step, and now you'll reach, still compressing that opposite side, reaching up as far as you can, and then you can step forward again. Then you can do that cyclically, or you can go ahead and just do back and forth. So you're here, step and reach, really trying to stay grounded through your big toe knuckle. And then come back. Next one, you'll step forward. So we're going to rotate over that forward leg. So step forward, same loading mechanics as that last one. Go ahead and bring your hands straight. You're going to reach with the opposite arm as your forward leg, and then you'll open up. As you're doing this, don't just push your belly button forward. Keep that pelvis tucked underneath. Squeeze your trail leg cheek. Open and close. As you're opening, try to keep pressure under your big toe knuckle, and keep that knee in. So as you open up, you're not going like so, but instead, really just opening up. And then you can step forward with the opposite leg and open up that direction. You can again go back and forth. Or you can do it down a set distance. Following that, we'll still step forward. Now your hands come up. Same thing, coming down and over that forward leg. Keep that belly button tucked. Open up. And you'll step and open. The last one of this series is you'll have the same setup, except now your legs will be, or your arms will come down, hinging slightly over your belly button. Opening up and stepping. Following that, we're going to do those activities that we've been focusing on over the last couple of weeks. The first one being your stepping swings, getting that rotation, thumb points back, and then forward as you come up. Or you can also do it just with a step. So in this example, my left foot will not change position, although I will shift my weight. So when your left foot, or left leg in this instance, is forward, your weight's there. And when you step forward with the opposite leg, you do shift your weight, and then we just go back and forth. This week, see if you can allow your spine to rotate a little bit further, and you're still hinging over your belly button. So when you come down, don't just stop the weight when it's in line with your hips, but really let that weight swing through, and then you're up and back. Following your set there, we're going to go back to those coil presses, stepping, coiling down towards that forward leg, driving through the leg. So you're punching overhead, you're not pressing it. So the weight should feel relatively light because you're using or you're generating that force from your lower extremities. So you're here, drive, you're up. And again, you can do that back and forth without lifting the first leg that was forward, or you can do it as a walk. Today we're going to be adding in 2 new exercises. So for the first one, you can go ahead and do it without your resistance. You're going to step forward with one leg, bring that arm up. Instead of coiling down, this time you're going to rotate over that forward leg, but think of setting your shoulder blade down towards the inside edge of your opposite back pocket. You're coming down, kind of crunching still. I want you to think of pulling these points together as you allow the other side of your rib cage to open up. And we'll be here. Then you'll step forward and thumb points back, arms on the outside of your opposite leg. Weight stays big toe, knuckle. And then we'll step. So we can do this as a step or as a walk. So the step version, step forward with that front leg, same side as your resistance. Rotate over that front leg. Again, not letting the weight shift to the outside of the edge of the foot. And then you'll step, coming down, then you're up. And you can also do this as a walk, where you step up, step, and up. The next new exercise for today, we're going to be doing some windmills. So with this, go ahead and start without any resistance. Feet about shoulder width apart. You're going to go ahead and reach up with one hand and slide your opposite arm down the inside edge of that opposite leg, palm facing you. You can hinge over your belly button slightly, coming down. Feel free to push into your leg and open up your chest. And then from there, you'll come back up, reaching towards the ceiling. To add resistance, just go ahead, grab your kettlebell or dumbbell or whatever you are using, press up overhead, and then the whole time you're going to feel like you're reaching towards the ceiling, rotate, and then up. Good job this week.